Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel, depending if you've seen me before ever. Ahaha, I'm Dude Perfect. Dang, that didn't work out too well.
Kevin Durant with the bucket. Here goes Kyrie. Sham it.
For the weird intro, sometimes I just have to get some energy out and play some basketball, but it is Monday morning after Easter, so thought now's a great time to do top 10 running back tier list. I hope you had a great Easter, but I have requested, since everyone was making fun of me, that I don't know how to play Weddle.
That wasn't very nice.
But you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna play Weddle, and we're gonna get it done. Okay, so this is NFL Weddle. It's kind of weird, but it's basically Weddle for NFL players, except you don't have defensive players in here, I'm pretty sure, or I've just never seen one. So yeah, let's check this out. I'm gonna start off with a good, Dak Prescott, since he's my favorite player and I'm repping the Cowboys hoodie. Okay, we know he's he's gotta be close to 28. He's not in that, I'm gonna say AFC now that we know. Let's go Stephon Diggs. Ooh, he's AFC East. He's not a wide receiver. He's so he's 6'1". We've pretty much, oh no, he's not. I'm just dumb. Oh, why did I think he was 28? Sorry if the mic was in your way. Sorry if the mic was in your way for most of that. I didn't see it till now. Then we got, oh shoot. Okay, I'm going to try Patriots, and I'm going to go Damian Harris. Oh, he's on New England. He's AFC. He's above 25. His jersey number is above 37. I'm gonna try a tight end. Smith. There he goes. Oh, it's the other tight end, Hunter Henry. Yeah. Hey, we got it. So y'all can stop making fun of my Weddle play because I'm a beast. Watch my Weddle play. Okay, let's go on. No. Oh yeah. Okay guys, today we're doing my top 10 NFL running backs, so yeah, let's just get right into my top 10 running backs, which I know some people are gonna hate. Starting off at number 10, we have Josh Jacobs. Now I know, Josh Jacobs didn't have his best season last year, but he was getting put against Aaron Jones against him, and honestly, I thought people would call me biased if I put in Aaron Jones, because his production's going so far down because of A.J. Dillon, and I don't think A.J. Dillon's earned that top 10 spot yet. But Josh Jacobs, in my opinion, has earned that top 10 spot, and he really is one of the most underrated running backs, in my opinion. He really reminds me of Damian Harris, and him are very similar, but I think he's a better Damian Harris, pretty much. And if you give him a bigger workload, and this year he's going to have a lower workload, but that means he'll have more opportunities that teams won't game plan strongly against him when they have to game plan against Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, who are bigger threats than him. But he's still a great player, and I wouldn't Next up, we got Christian McCaffrey, an interesting player because he always gets injured. And I drafted him first overall in my fantasy league last season. Now, I'm not going to get mad. No, I'm not going to get mad. I actually drafted him first in 2 fantasy leagues last year, but one I still won, but the other one got 6th. So, number 8, we have Ezekiel Elliott. Now, I feel like a lot of people are going to come at me for this, but Ezekiel Elliott is so underrated at this point because so many people hate on him. Apparently, he's fat. Does he look fat? Aren't running backs supposed to have muscle? And I think that's what we call muscle, guys. Yeah, I'm a Ezekiel Elliott protector, even though I think in a world, and it might even be this world, that Tony Pollard might be better. And now, if we had to trade one of those guys, I would actually trade Zeke, contract, because I do think he might be getting a little bit overpaid. Don't tell Jerry Jones. But yeah, I think he might be getting a little bit overpaid, and I think Tony Pollard has a higher ceiling than him and a lower floor. So, that these are not elite numbers. Oh, yeah, these are bad. These are some bad numbers. 4.2 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns, 47 receptions, 287 just receiving yards. Plus that's like almost 1,300 yards, or 13,000 yards. That is good. Now we have Joseph Mixon. And I got someone with this. Who do you think's the best running back in the Bengals? I asked someone. They go, Joe Mixon. And I go,
Joe Mixon, you man.
I don't know if I want that on the internet of me, but now that I did it, I can pretty much say a lot of things. But yeah, Joe Mixon is probably the 7th best running back in the NFL. According to my calculations, he is. And if you don't think he is, you are a liar. Or not. Because he could be top 5, I could see next season. If he gets better protection. And if he doesn't get hurt. Because he used to be injury prone, and I was like, that guy's bad. Even back in like last season, 2020 season, I was like, he's bad. He's so injury prone, he keeps getting hurt. But no, he is a really good running back, and he really proved himself this season. And if he would have won the Super Bowl, I would have been so happy for Joe and Joe. Number 6, we have Austin Eckler, underrated. Okay, now I said I picked Christian McCaffrey first round. In one league. The other league was a 16-man league, but the other one was like a 6-man, or no. Yeah, it was a 6-man league, though, one of my friends from school. As having the first pick, really, I shouldn't have been able to do, but I was able to do, so, yeah, I mean, he's really underrated. I mean, just take a look at this guy's stats, and you'll see how underrated he actually is when he's like Christian McCaffrey, but I don't think he's going to get hurt as much. As long as Justin Herbert's going to be able to throw the ball, and use Mike Williams. I really like Josh Palmer and Keenan Allen as weapons. He's going to get less opportunities for defenses to target him, which I said about Josh Jacobs, and they're in the same conference. It just keeps on happening that this division keeps on getting better. Number 5, entering the top 5, is Delvin Cook. I really don't know where to stand with this guy. I just don't understand Delvin Cook. He gets hurt. He comes back. He gets hurt. He comes back. He gets hurt. He comes back. But the thing is, he only gets hurt for like one game and then plays the next game. It's not like Christian McCaffrey, where he's out for 10 games, plays the next game, gets hurt in that game. Then misses the rest of the season, which he did multiple times, I feel like, last season. Like twice. Even though that's impossible to miss the season. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But, yeah, I don't really know too much about Delvin Cook. You know, he torches the Packers. That's what makes me sad. So when he's facing my team, I hate him. And he was on my biggest rival in fantasy last year's team. So I really didn't like this guy. And Delvin Cook just is kind of like he's kind of like Alvin Kamara, but he's got better jukes than Alvin Kamara, but he doesn't have he's more like shaky, but I don't know. They both have the best agility in the NFL, and it's not close. And they're both top 5, and you'll see Alvin Kamara later. But Delvin Cook, for now, is number 5. Number 4, we got Nicholas Chub. Oh, I can't even begin on this guy. He is so good. Nick Chubb, man. Nick Chubb, he is so good. He might be... He might be harder, or if as hard as Derrick Henry to take down, because this guy, you seem like you need a tank to stop him. You've seen those commercials of Derrick Henry? Long run, you keep him for the long run with Old Spice or whatever, like with the guys on his back. This is really him though. This is him. I could see this guy I'm looking at pictures of him right now. Every single one has him either throwing someone down or someone next to him that he's already gotten off of him. Because you need more than one person to take this man down. He's not going to go down without a fight. I got Nicholas Chubb at number 4. Trace, I have, in my opinion, the most is that a word? The most agile running back out of these 10. I don't know if he's the most agile running back in the NFL, but he's the most agile, notable one that I know of. Because this guy, you need more than one person to take him down too, because you can't just have one guy because he's going to juke them, and then he's going to go down the next guy, and you got to juke that, and he's just going to get a touchdown. If you don't have one guy taking this guy down, oh, he's done. Oh, and he won me a fantasy championship last season. Thank you, Alvin. But yeah, when he scored 6 touchdowns against the Vikings, that was the best performance I have ever seen out of a running back. Probably that I've actually watched a full game of, because it was on Christmas, and that was the best Christmas gift I had ever gotten. I'll take Alvin Kamara as the 3rd best quarterback in the NFL. Well, we now got to the number 2 position, and it was hard for me to decide, but it's Jonathan Taylor. I love this guy. He went to my favorite college. He went to Wisconsin. That means he has been near and dear to my heart for about 5-6 years now. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. And it's weird that all the good Badger players are always named Jonathan. Jonathan Taylor, Jonathan Davis. Now, is there something going on with Wisconsin people named Jonathan? No. But this guy's a different breed. Okay, he will be the next Derrick. No, there isn't going to be a next Derrick Henry. This is going to be the closest thing to Derrick Henry for the next generation of football. Because Derrick Henry's like he's kind of up here right now in the age scale for running backs. I mean, he's still down here for average like age in the league, but he's up here for running backs, and JT's down here. Like, JT's got plenty of time left. There's this big a gap. There's like 2/3 of a generation in front of him, because when Derrick Henry gets up here, he'll be up here, and that'll kind of be like mid-career for him. Like, Jonathan Taylor, I'll take you as the second best running back in the NFL, and probably next season, number 1. If it's not Jonathan Taylor, number 1, who could it be? He had the most yards last season, and it wasn't even close. I don't know who it could be. Yeah, you forgot about this guy who was on track to get over 2,000 last season. King Henry! Everyone. As my dad would say, man's a stud. This guy, I mean, he's like Nick Chub, but also Delvin Cook. He has that Delvin Cook kind of like movement, but then he has the Nick Chubb takedown, where he does not get taken down by any human being I've ever seen in my entire life. There's no way you can take this man down without at least a train, because guess what? He is the number 1 running back in the NFL. Let's get into the out scene. Okay, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and make sure if you don't like the video, you can always dislike, because no one sees if you dislike it anymore. Haha, joke's on you. But yeah, that's the end of the video. So that's all I gotta say. Just remember, Derrick Henry is the best running back in the NFL, but not for long. Jonathan Taylor's behind him. And I'll see you guys next Saturday. Later.